Hey, we're live again. It's James speaking, TrainingSites.io. Google Gemini 3 just came out. Been playing around in AI Studio with this new tool, and I want to show you a demo on why this is so important if you're coming from the courses and you're thinking, oh, I got to create a course. No, 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 no. Here's a simple example on how you can replace a course or trying to teach someone how to do something with a course by just building a simple app. And I'll give you an example of one that I just came up with. We'll actually build the app and I'll show you how you can do it. And in this example, it's how to do intros for YouTube videos or videos that you may do in any kind of content when you're doing educational content. One of the big problems, of course, is trying to do something that is a hook, gets people engaged, and a lot of people don't like the sound of their voice. So you can create a course which has some bullet points and a talking head and some notes and ask people to practice, or now with the brand new Gemini 3 tool, you can create an app that lets them actually practice and have a coach tell them how they're doing using the framework that maybe you would have taught them to use in some traditional course. So I'm going to show you how to build that. It's done very, very quickly. And then from there, hopefully you'll start to think about, hey, what is it that I actually want to teach people how to do? Is there an app for that? And more importantly, the app now is multimodal, and that is the cool thing here. So let's take a look at this. If you haven't seen it before, we're looking at aistudio.google.com. This is now, like the AI Studio part is there. I'm just going to go down to the build button, and this is the one where the Gemini 3 allows us to create apps, build vibe code apps. You can see it says Gemini 3 Pro here. I just need to put an idea for this little app I'm thinking of about teaching people how to do intros when they're doing their videos. So I have to put a description in here, and then AI Studio is going to build it. So I may have to stop and start the video just while it works in the background creating these apps. And of course, the thing to remember is this came out a couple hours ago, maybe 12 hours ago, less than 12 hours ago. There's a lot of people using it, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. So first, let's get a description of it, and then we'll start it, and you can see how this actually creates out these apps. So here's the idea I came up with. I had a little bit of a description that I actually asked ChatGPT to come up with to describe the app. And that's one of the things that's interesting here. You could have feeling lucky, use another tool. If you just do, I'm feeling lucky, it'll come up with something just to show you how it works. But in my case, I want to describe the idea that I have for this app that helps people practice doing intros to their videos. So I'm going to paste it in. And in this case, it just says, I'm going to do my 5-minute YouTube intro coach. And the features I want used are transcribe audio, multimodal input, and then Gemini intelligence, AI intelligence, taking a look at the transcription of the audio. And remember, it's not a course builder, it's a practice lab where the learner does reps and gets coached. I'm not teaching someone how to do it, I'm letting them do it and helping them make improvements on what they're actually doing. This is the ultimate way to learn. So it's perfect for over 40 creators who are scared of the camera. And basically, here's the instructions that I put in, some ideas on how to get started, and let's actually see what happens. So let's click model preview. I'm just going to click build. Now, the way that this works, if you haven't seen it before, there's two panels that come up. I've done a number of videos on this before on the channel. And by the way, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps. Give me a thumbs up and also put any comments below or questions that you have about this video or any of the other material that I put together to help people start, build, and grow their education business. The one other thing here too is I do have a privately branded community where I have all of this material about building your own education, whether it be just starting out, actually building in all of the tools, AI tools and content, or actually growing it as a business. And I'd love to have you there to join. It's trainingsites.io/join. Free to join. Everything is included in that free membership. While this is working in the background, just take a look on the left-hand side. If I go up and down on the left-hand side here, this is kind of the technical part where Gemini is doing all of the work. On the right-hand side is a preview of some of the things that I'm going to see. And in my case, if I had clicked on code here, we'll actually see the code getting written. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to wait and Let's see what happens. So something interesting, one of the things is I've got a microphone to use, right? So it says allow this request to access the microphone. So I got to say, yes, this is multimodal. And I've now got my interface to my 5-minute intro coach. I want to make sure that I can go and be a lot better. I need to practice on building out my YouTube, or in any case, video intros. So I need a coach to do this. I don't want a teacher to give me some notes or bullet points. I want to actually do it, and I want some feedback doing it. And I don't want to be with a group of people. I just want to be able to be by myself so no one can listen to me. So I've now got my practice lab app built together, and it's interactive with me individually, and it's multimodal. So there we go. Let's do full screen and take a look at what's happening here. Got my practice lab 5-minute intro coach. Let's see what happens. Gardening tips for beginners. Let's try one about, let's do this one on, let me do how to use, how to use ChatGPT. Even though I'm using Google Gemini, it's just an easy one to play around with. How to use ChatGPT for beginners. So I'm going to start practice here. Again, the purpose of this is my intro coach for the camera shy to the confident in 3 reps. So I'm going to open it up, and it's going to say, use your first take. And it's saying, who are you and who are your videos for? In my particular example, I'm going to start talking, it's going to pick up the information, and hopefully it's going to understand what I'm trying to talk about when I get started. This is not an intro, so let's see what my coach has to say about it. So it's going to analyze my video, and I would suspect I'm going to get a really, really bad mark. It's going to give me 1 out of 10. Clarity is 1 out of 10. Your voice is clear and easy to understand. You have a steady pace. The content is about a recording process, not the video's topic. Stating this is not an intro can confuse a viewer. This is what I said. Here's some additional parts. So, and some next steps, and then practice again. So this one says, feeling a little lost when it comes to ChatGPT? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started, even if you've never used AI before. So let me just copy this, and hopefully I'll go and read it. I'm going to put it on another document just so I can read it at the same time. This is a very, very hard thing to get good at, and I need practice on it all the time. This is one of the reasons that I made it internally and externally, but I'm just going to kind of show you how this gets put together. So let's open up another document here, and I'm just going to try and make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to make the font bigger so that they can actually go and see it. So it's a larger, and see what we got here. Okay, so on this one here, I want to make sure that I can see it. So we're going to do, this is a live demo. I haven't done this before. So in my case, we'll take this document, I'm going to open it in another monitor so that we can kind of see it. And I'm going to put it to the side so I won't necessarily be looking at the screen. But while I'm doing this, let's see what happens as I try another example and see what my coach says. So let's open this up. So I want to practice again, right? I want to make sure that I've got something that is better. So I'm going to click practice again. And it's giving me a challenge. Focus on connection, not perfection. Attempt 2, let's refine it. Your challenge, there we go. Let's record again. Feeling a little lost when it comes to ChatGPT? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started, even if you've never used AI before. Let's dive in. So let's see what my coach says. I tried to practice my voice. Maybe, I've never done this before. Hey, look at that. Wow, I got far better marks, didn't I? In this particular case, it's given me the 7 as the hook score. That's the example that it gave me. 9 out of 10 on clarity. Here's what I said, and here's some suggested versions for it. So let me try this one again. Let me add jumped in at the end. I can practice again. And in this one, let's try and see what happens. Feeling a little lost when it comes to ChatGPT? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started, even if you're a beginner, new to AI, and you've never used it before. Let's get started. Now that one was probably worse, so let's see what happens in my score. And more importantly, let's see what happens after. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Okay, there we go. Okay, it kind of liked it. This is really, really interesting as we're going through this. Practice again. If I have a practice one, I can keep on going through all the different versions of this. Now let's just minimize this, and I'm going to go back and we're going to take a look on the left-hand side here. When I'm playing around on this, let's do it just so I can make sure I'm in the right place. Left-hand side, you can see that there's all sorts of different options here for me to fix things, right? Add a share button, improve audio quality. These are some examples of stuff that I haven't done. One of the things you might want to do is put a way to download the best version. You might want to have a screen, for example, that shows whether you're going up or going down, if it's improving or getting worse, some side of sliding scale. So all sorts of different options that are available here. And this is the cool part I want to show you, and it is really important. And I think this is a really big change with Gemini and why it can replace what you traditionally did with courses allowing people to practice things and in different modalities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back. I'm on the left-hand side here. And if I have to stop this, I will. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click AI features and watch what happens here. I've got all of these additional AI features that are from all of the cool Google tools that we've been talking about. VO3, Nano Banana, Imagine, being able to do Google searches, the voice apps back and forth like on Notebook LM, generating images with prompts, creating chatbots, being able to redo images, an example, analyze images, understand videos, transcribe audio is the one that we used, generate speech, think more when needed, take some extra stuff. So here's one of the ones that I want to do here. So let me just say prompt based on video generation. One of the things I want to do is that I've got one that's kind of okay. I want to create a thumbnail for it. And this is just an example of that multimodal input. I've got audio in, I've got AI generated coaching out from the tool, this little app that I built. And this other thing is let's see if we can do generate images. What would be one? Animate images with VO, bring life to images, use Google Maps, generate high quality from a text prompt. Okay, let's do this one. So I'm putting that in, I'm going to close it. And what's happening here is it's got make changes, add new features, ask for something. And it's got the AI feature that's in here. So I add new features, ask for anything. I'm just going to say, I want a YouTube thumbnail created from the last audio or saved audio from the user. Okay, so just think about what's happening here. I had a basic one. It was a really cool coach, created, very cool, but maybe there's additional things that you want it to do. Now, I could have created a separate app for that. In this case, I'm going to try and push it a little bit further and see what happens by changing the modality from audio to coach to image. So we're going back and forth, all of the things that actually happen in real life. So I'm going to click this. We'll see what happens. Comes up with, it's going to think through things. It might ask me another question. And while it's working on this, what I'm going to do is I'll pause the video, and then when it's finished, we'll come back and take a look and see what's happened with this. Okay, we're back. Took maybe 2 minutes to actually get this done. The big change that we've done or added is it says added a bonus visualize your thumbnail section in the feedback area with a button to trigger generation of an image display area. So it's actually done and changed the app a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'll run through it quickly and we'll see the button at the end. So let's try it and see what happens. And again, this is just one idea I came up with. Actually, I didn't come up with it. I asked ChatGPT to come up with it. So take a look now through all of the things that you regularly do, the courses that you have, the courses that you think you're doing, the lessons that you do on a regular basis, and just think about, how can I use something like this now? I was thinking while this was running, I'm just going, this is something I talk about all the time. I'll give the app to all of the people in my community, or maybe I'll fine tune it a bit and sell it as what traditionally could have been a mini course or a micro course. This is something that is monetizable if you're in an education business. So let's see what happens here. Let's start the practice. I'll move it to full screen and we'll run through and see what happens. So I'm going to do getting started with WordPress. That's the software that we use or run all of our privately branded campuses on, our AI learning communities. Let's do start practice and actually see what happens. So it's saying, get ready to practice your first 20 seconds. When you're ready, hit record. Who are you? What are the videos for? So I'm going to do record first take. Hi, and welcome to another video. This is all about WordPress for beginners. So my coach is going to go and analyze my audio, and it's probably going to give me something that's a little bit better. My hook is awful, clarity is okay. And again, these coaches' feedback, it's based maybe on some rules that I put in on the way that I would like to coach. These are ones that AI or Gemini AI just came up with. It gave me, and then let's do a new version here. Ready to build your first new, let's do this one here. I'll pull up a document so that I have it and I can read from it. Make sure I've got something that makes sense. Where did I put it? I think I did here. Okay, let's just open it up another document so I have something to read from. I just want to make sure it sounds proper and we're actually doing something that is legible. So I got this little bit of text here. I'm going to turn to the side and read it, and we'll go over and actually re-record this while we're doing it. So suggested, ready to build it. Actually, look here, generate a thumbnail idea. That's kind of interesting. Let's practice again. Because the thumbnail should be based on the actual audio that was put in. It's analyzed it. So let's practice again. And I'm going to go, ready to build your first website but feel overwhelmed by WordPress? Don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to get started today. There we go. Let me see what the coach said. Remember, I had a really bad hook, but my clarity was okay. So I used a hook as the example they gave. I said it better and the hook score was better. Okay, there it is. Now, let's see what happens based on your script and topic. So let's generate a thumbnail idea. And it's going to hopefully come up with an idea here, which is the text that we can use to prompt to create a graphic. So, oh my, WordPress for beginners, start your website now. This is absolutely awesome. I am flipping out over this right now. This is more than I expected. This is absolutely stunning. Take a look at this. This has come up with an image that is relevant with the right icons. It's WordPress for beginners. The text is correct on the image. This just created it again. I'm going to have to do some more videos on this. This is incredibly cool. This is my intro coach. I created it in what, 15 or 20 minutes while we've been doing this. Wasn't even my idea. It's an idea I got from ChatGPT. Oh, wow. This is wicked cool. Play around with it. I'm going to do a lot more videos. We'll fine tune some of these. I'm going to put them into the community. If you haven't already, make sure to go and join. This is going to be an absolute blast. If you're starting, building, and growing education business and you're ready to move on past traditional content and videos.